see the world. Everybody want to be spiritual till it's time to be spiritual. So let's get spiritual. So I just want to pop in for a quick video because I haven't been really on the scene as much, right? Because I've been allowing myself to dive deeper into self, and to understand direction and where I'm going and where I ultimately should look, and where what I feel is right. So what I wanted to say is that you should never judge anyone's success off yours. So basically, I just want to encourage everyone to use their own mind, because their mind is the only thing that they have to get from point A to point B. Regardless if other people come into existence or not, you are the one that makes decisions on how you interact, on how you solve the problems, on how what's given to you, and what you make out of that. Now, everybody could be, some people could be still, and this is for my highly spiritual people that understand the language which I speak of, and I want to say that because everyone doesn't understand that. They don't understand that they don't possess their own thoughts. Their thoughts are merely just someone else's imaginations, or someone else's chakra or determination planet within their mind that they just want to play out because of, they think that's the right way. And to get to the source, there's practices, there's meditations. Meditation is a key, you know what I'm saying? Meditation I'm not talking about sitting down and crossing your legs and going, you know what I'm saying? That's a form, that's somebody else's form. But just like I said at the beginning of this video, you don't want to really get into the idea of someone else. You want to really kind of understand where they're coming from with the concept of it. And the concept is just allowing yourself to know what that is. And what that is just being able to have clear space, and being able to be still in that clear space no matter what's going around. And so once you start cultivating that, it'll expand from you, then it will go to your space. You'll get more time in general, and that's the biggest thing that we want to cultivate, is our own time and our own space. And once you start doing that, you'll be able to start taking your space. And when you go into other realms of reality, or you act with someone else, or other people start coming to your space, you'll be able to have more perception over what your world is doing. So therefore, just be able to meditate and take over your space. You know what I'm saying? And now, say you have something like this. You got a job you got to go to every day, whatever. What you need to do is you need to go to that job and use your imagination. So say you're into fairies or whatever. You're into fairy magic. Take some fairy dust when you go to that job and sprinkle it around the job when no one's looking. Because you have to build a body of occultism to, and occult just means hidden science. You have to build a body of hidden science to act as a higher resonance in that space. You get what I'm saying? Because if you don't do that, then your mind will be totally focused on that. But sometimes when you walk around the job or whatever, subconsciously, after you sprinkle that, you'll be like, okay, after you sprinkle your fairy dust, okay, I have, you're subconsciously saying, I have planted something here, something has something is magical about this place now. So this is all about using magic. This is all about cultivating your own space. No matter where you go, be able to be yourself, be able to be you thoroughly, and be able to be you. Now, what people, and that's the subconscious reality of the whole thing. Now, what people want to do the most, sometimes they want to take their subconscious reality and put it out in the open, which is really nonsense, because it's kind of hard to do that with. It's kind of hard to do that in certain people's spaces, that don't accept that or won't allow it, just like a job, you can't just do anything you want in a job, you have to be able to do what you desire to do. So, you have to be able to do what you desire to do incoherent with what they want to do. So that's why the secret is to build upon that space behind the scenes, because of the darkness and the dark hidden aspects of your mind. You're really building on the dark and hidden aspects of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Now, people that have a lot of time on their hands and that don't know what to do with that time, I would just say just to tap into your childlike nature, and that would be like, really understand that you're taking your childlike nature, and your childlike nature is your alone time, your selfishness time, and it's a time for you to be selfish when you're alone. You know what I'm saying? It's a time for you to be selfish, and when you take that selfish. So you cultivate that space or that area, and you take it into a new dimension, which is like which will play out as the second dimension when you're interacting with someone. You take that dimension, into a new space, and like I said, it will just show. So people that have a long time, that don't really know what to do with their long time, they really kind of just letting the wave wash over them, and they're really not allowing their space to be manipulated. And you don't want your space to be manipulated. You want yourself to be able to be free. You want to know what's in your space and what's in your realm. And my house is my space. You know what I'm saying? I feel comfortable here. I have protection, sigils at the door. I have protection, deities at the door. I have things all around me that constantly reminds me of where I'm at. I'm just magical when it comes to this. Now when I go into the real world, I might have a necklace or something like that, but if I really need to do some magic, I'm gonna do it. But if not, if not, I'm gonna just be me, what I'm saying? So always think forward and always do things with intention. When you start to go out into the world, so that you can raise the vibration. Remember, man, this is always Star Wars, battle of influences and space and celestial beings and starships and shit like that. So like I said, this is for the spiritually advanced. This is a little bit more advanced than what I usually kind of bring it down to a cult level where we're like higher dimensions right now. So yeah, just popping in for a quick video to remind everyone that that your space matters, and you want to keep expanding and contracting to make that bigger. You know what I'm saying? So do your magic.